So it's finally time for me to announce a super secret project. We have made the ultimate vanilla mod. Not me exactly. I'm not capable of doing that, but we did hire somebody, Delilah, who's made the Dino Depot mod, and she's put together this fantastic mod for us based on all of our ideas and innovated on those ideas as well. And honestly, I was kind of hoping to just mostly make this mod for my videos and I guess on my servers, my patron servers, but you guys should all download this mod. Trust me, it is fantastic. So yeah, without further ado, let's talk a little bit about vanilla with sprinkles. And if you don't really care to hear anything about it and you just want to go ahead and download it, that's what it's called. You might be best to just type in sprinkles on the ARK launcher to search for it. It is also available on console, and it's a super tiny little download size, so it should not really cause too many issues taking up a ton of space on all of your console servers and stuff, because I know there's a certain threshold, right? I think there is. It's like 10 gigabytes or something. I can't remember. So first of all, what does this mod do? Well, we've got a massive list of features, and I can just name them all out right now, and then I guess we'll go through them all. So first of all, we've got visible stat points and visible colors. We have a repair anvil. We have a structure pickup gun, a skin variant gun. We have a local pulling system. We have auto engram unlocks. We have a crafting skill tonic. We have emote unlocks. We have transferable element, transferable apex drops and trophies. We have level distribution as well, and yeah, there's a couple other tiny little things kind of jutted into this mod. And yeah, let's go through all these features, because, oh my god, you got to see some of this stuff. And I think the first thing to show off is the pulling system. So it works fairly similar to the way that S Plus used to work, and one thing to actually mention about this is this whole system is not taken from source code from S Plus. She's made this all by herself. So I just wanted to mention that. I was not expecting her to do that, but she did it, and oh god, it's so good. So first of all, the UI is slightly different, but yeah, right here we have the local pull. So let me just say this, right? If anybody's ever played like Primal Fear or added a bunch of mods and stuff onto your game, you'll probably notice that it gets really annoying because you have to add a massive list onto the back end of your server to have all these items appear here. Not with this mod at all. This simply just looks for what's around you. So it doesn't really matter. Like, I could have, obviously I don't have a bunch of modded items here, but I could have a bunch of modded items here and it would show me absolutely everything here with their name, and I can search for them and everything. The only criteria is that it's nearby me, which is an actual range thing that you can change by yourself. And one quick thing to mention, up here we've got a little button, and if you're in admin mode, you're going to be able to click that, and you're going to be able to edit a bunch of stuff in the mod in here, and you should be able to do that on console as well. But yeah, so the pulling system is so good. It just looks for what's around you. It even actually has categories, so if you're looking for very specific things, you know, you can go ahead and just check them out in here. We've got ammo and everything in its own category. We got weapons and then equipment and stuff, and yeah, absolutely everything's in here. I mean, I can even just search for chitin chess pieces and pull all of those near me. The only thing you can't do is specifically select your ascendant ones or whatever, but I think that's completely fine. Let's say that you just want to pull some more flak. You can go ahead and do that. Apparently, I don't have any flak. What would that be? Flak feet? I have no flak feet near me. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But, yeah, this is so good. Honestly, this is a massive game changer. It even actually has all the skulls as well. The other thing is, you're actually going to have this stuff in your tribe. You can't pull from enemy tribes, obviously. And you can't pull from, I think, death caches as well. But, yeah. Super cool. Honestly, I was not expecting this. I just wanted a normal pulling system, but this is so much better. And I think the only real way that you're going to be able to experience it is by trying out the mod. So definitely go ahead and do that. In fact, I know that I'm actually going to need some food, so I'm going to pull 30 of these. It works the exact same, you know, except instead of having to add a bunch of things onto a massive list, it's just going to look for things near you. So it's going to work flawlessly with every single mod. And of course, we also have like the normal kind of thing, so you can just basically select something here, and then you can go ahead and pull to craft that thing, and we're actually going to need some of these things, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real fast. Eagle-eyed viewers might have also spotted the fact that there is no repairing symbol here. It technically is here, except it's kind of hidden, so if you select something like this little icon switches to the repair cost, although I can't actually, you know, repair this in my own inventory, which leads us to something amazing. We have a brand new repair anvil right here, so let's go ahead and pull for one of those bad boys. This is something that's going to be unlocked at level 20, the exact same level as a smithy, and it costs the exact same as a smithy, and yeah, I think it gives the exact same XP as a smithy as well. And this is an absolute game changer as well. I'm gonna love using this all the time. Might where do I want to put it? I think I might want to put it like right around here-ish. Yeah, that's kind of good. Right there. Perfect. So this is a tiny little structure. It's just kind of like the stump and then the actual anvil part of a smithy. And basically what you can do with this thing right here is dump all your gear in. And as long as you have the materials nearby, you can pull to repair them all. So let's go ahead and just repair all. Boom. Everything's all repaired. The only thing that's definitely needed is you need to have those resources near you. Obviously, you know, you can't just go ahead and pull to do this stuff unless you actually have those things around you. So yeah, that's the only thing. And obviously it's going to show you what you're missing if you are specifically missing something. But yeah, that is so good. I don't mind dropping things into the smithy, but it gets kind of irritating to have to like click on different things instead of just dropping it all into this one structure. And you will notice there's 200 slots in here. Here's one thing that you cannot do. You cannot put resources in here. You can only put like, I think not even actually things that can't actually be damaged. So I think, yeah, I could put all my weapons in here. You could use it as like a weapon storage and be cheeky that way. But yeah, just in general, we can just drop everything in here. For some reason, I can't drop that in. Oh, it's probably because of the trade or something. Yeah, there might be some sort of mess up with that. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, no. Wait, no, yeah, it doesn't actually need to be repaired. Maybe that's why. Go ahead and just eat some food. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just pull to repair all those things. Boom, we repaired them all. The other thing you can actually do is you could specifically, let me go ahead and just grab something to show you. So you could specifically go ahead and just select one thing by clicking on it, and then you'll get this option right here, and then it's going to repair selected. So if you've got a bunch of gear in here and you don't have all the materials to repair everything, you could repair what you can, depending on what you actually need. So yeah, this thing, oh, I love it. I absolutely do. It's so good. This is one thing that was also in S Plus back in the day, and yeah, I think it just as like a nice little structure that you don't really have to get to tech tier to actually use is really, really nice. And I think it looks actually awesome as well. I like the little stump by itself. So the next feature is, of course, the visible stat points. So inside of a player's inventory, we have these numbers right here. And this is basically the amount of levels that you've pumped into each of your stats. So as we can see, I've only pumped 2 into melee. I'm not super strong, whereas I've pumped 50 into my weight. But yeah, so that's going to be inside of your player's inventory. And then of course inside of creatures' inventories, you have the exact same thing. So we have the base points right here. The middle one is your level points, and then the last one is mutation points. So obviously, yeah, right here we've got a Thyla with 43 base points into health. We pumped 10 levels in, and it's also got 20 mutations into its health as well. And of course, you'll see these numbers switch when you go ahead and pump those points in. And yeah, right here, we've also got the color regions and the actual color values as well. So all that stuff is available in here, which is an awesome little feature that was in the Nucleus mod. The only issue that I found recommending that mod to people was it's like a massive admin tool, and I don't even know how to use it. It looks very confusing, but I didn't really, the idea of like kind of promoting this mod for this one tiny little feature that it had, it made more sense to kind of like just pull this feature out by itself. Honestly, that guy's a genius for coming up with this in the first place, and props and credit to him. But yeah, this is something that I definitely knew we needed to have in this mod. The next feature that I really can't show you is the auto engram unlock. So basically, if I was starting out with a new character and I pump a level in, I'm gonna get all the engrams of that level. So if I get up to level 2, these would just automatically unlock for me. We don't have to worry about engram points or anything. And obviously, I already have everything unlocked, so it's kind of hard for me to show you. But another thing that our mod actually has is another little feature right in here where we can go ahead and just, if we want a tech as well, which I'm personally not a big fan of, but if we want a tech to be auto-unlocked anyway, we could go ahead and do that, and we could also set a level for it as well. So you could set that up pretty high and make people get to the actual cap of whatever server you're playing on before they get access to everything. But yeah, that's super cool, honestly. Another feature I really can't show you, and I might need to do a dino wipe for, because we're of course on our extinction server, is the level distribution. We've actually taken the code out of the modded maps, like let's say Ragnarok, the Center, and all those maps. You may notice by playing on those maps, the levels on creatures are usually better, and that's because they have this level distribution thing. We've basically added that into this mod, so it's something that if you don't want it on, you can disable it, but for the most part, you should start to see better level better levels on the creatures that are around your world. But of course, I'm gonna need to do a dino wipe before that's even gonna happen. And also, I don't even know if I actually want that one on my servers right here. I probably might turn it off, but it's a really nice feature to have in the mod anyway. And one more small feature before we get to some of the bigger stuff is we have auto emote unlocks, which basically means that we're going to have all of the emotes going forward, regardless of whether or not you earn them in these events. And of course, you can turn this off if you don't want people having access to that. But yeah, we can go ahead and just use all of these emotes. Even though we're on a new character and it's not Halloween, we can go ahead and get access to all those. And yeah, absolutely every single one of them should be on here as well, which is super amazing. I don't know. I've always liked this. This was like a tiny little feature that was in Dino Storage in ASE. And I just kind of liked that, and I'm glad to bring that feature into this mod for ASA. Next up, we have the transferable element, and we also have the transferable apex drops. You're now going to be able to drop these into the terminal. I don't know if the Desert Titan head can go in there. I mean, I don't know if the vanilla one can. Either way, doesn't matter. We can drop them in now with this mod, and it doesn't actually require you to make new ones or whatever. So if you have Element currently and you install this mod, you should be able to add it in here. Just make sure if you're going to pull it out on a server that you also have this mod installed on that one as well. But yeah, if you have like a big cluster, this is going to be perfect. So you're going to be able to bring all your drops and your trophies and absolutely everything between maps. And there is a long list of these actual items, and hopefully everything's on there. But just in general, if you do notice any bugs with this mod, make sure that you report them to Delilah's Discord, which I think I'll probably try and leave a link for down below. She'll have like a category in there, and yeah, you can report any bugs that you've noticed, and we'll try and get them solved ASAP. So next up, we have the crafting skill tonic, and this is fairly similar to the crafting skill potion, which is an amazing mod that we've been using for years. In fact, the guy that actually made that mod even credits me for the idea, because I guess in one of my ramblings in one of my videos, I actually came up with the exact idea. And of course, that mod's fantastic. Our worm works a little bit differently, so yeah, let's go ahead and just show you something before we actually pop it. Notice my weight stat right here. So let's go ahead and pop that. And now you'll notice that we have all of our actual points into crafting skill. I'm a level 107 character, and obviously I have 106 level points that can go into crafting skill, but our weight stat stays the same. The rest of our stats go down normally, but the weight stays the same, which is gonna solve that one issue that we've all had where, you know, you've popped your crafting skill potion and you cannot move. With the crafting skill tonic, you're going to be able to move. And another great thing is afterwards, when it's actually disabled, which you can do by default by holding down R, and you can go ahead and disable it in here, you'll notice that our stats go exactly to what they were before. Even our food and our water go back to exactly where they were. So you're not going to have to like spam like food or anything to heal yourself back up after using this. It's more of like a clean like experience using this one. And yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of the fact that the weight stays the same. That's super useful, because how many times have I tried to grab the saddle out of the crafting bench only to realize, oh, I got to disable my crafting skill bonus or whatever, and then we can do it. But yeah, so that is something that you're going to be able to get at level 1, I think, and then also you craft it inside of a cooking pot. We might maybe change that to craft inside of your inventory instead, but yeah. So it is the exact same cost as the Mind Wipe tonic as well, and yeah, it also doesn't spoil as well, so you're going to be able to have an absolute stack of them somewhere. So with our mod, we also have a new and improved pickup gun, which actually has some amazing features that you probably haven't seen before. So first of all, if we hold down R, we can choose between, we have pickup right here, we have repair, which actually will repair the structure, but it will also pull those resources needed to repair from around you. So yeah, if you're nearby your base and all your items, you're going to easily be able to repair your whole base super fast. And then we also have demolish, which of course will demolish whatever you're shooting it at. The thing that we have right here that's definitely new is we have it selected to single target. And of course, that's going to work just as you would expect. We actually have another option right here, multiple targets. So this is going to be able to either repair, demolish, or pick up whatever you're shooting it at. I will tell you this right now, do not give me grief if you shoot it at your base, okay? That's your fault. Do not shoot it at your base. But yeah, so we can go ahead and just pick up everything. I did see that there was a warning before, so maybe I'll have to get that looked into. But yeah, I actually got a warning in single player before it picked up all the structures that I shot it at. Maybe when it's over a certain amount or something, it does that. But yeah, That's super useful. Now, a couple reasons why that's extra useful is, let's say maybe you built a trap to tame some stuff at, and then you're done. You can go ahead and just pick it all up with one button. I'm actually going to switch it off that's making me nervous now. It really is. But yeah, so you can go ahead and do that. Or let's say, go ahead and switch it to repair and then go ahead and select multiple targets. You could repair your whole base all in one. You just have to have the resources needed to do that. So yeah, super, super useful feature. I'm really afraid I'm going to shoot it at my base and that warning's not going to work. I'm going to have to get that looked into. It also works from like a good range as well. So as you can see, like we can kind of just aim it at things, and it takes a second when they're super far away, but we can pick them up if we want to. Let's not pick up the tribe tower. I don't want to have to roll back the server. So the last feature that we have on the gun right here is that platforms are currently protected, but we could go ahead and click that button and make them unprotected. That's also making me very nervous. So you can pick up your platforms, but you're going to have to turn this box off right here. I don't even want to point at that and left click at all. There we go. So yeah, if you need to pick up your platforms, you'll have to turn that off. But fair warning, you know, don't blame me if you accidentally do it or whatever. Yeah, that's definitely going to be super useful. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the pickup gun. We also have this right here, which is the structure variant gun. And also if you hold down on any of these, it will tell you absolutely everything that you need to know. But yeah, this one, I'll need to make like a little demonstration to show you, because this thing is also very useful, but maybe a little bit complicated. So if you were watching the Aberration series a couple months ago, you'll probably remember how irritating this skin set was to work with. It really was not fun at all, because they had all these secret options in here. So you had to go in here, you had to hold down this, you had to go here, and like, I don't know. It's just super irritating, especially if you had to go ahead and switch these ones right here to very specific ones, or flip those ones upside down or whatever. Well, you can do all of that with our brand new structure variant gun. So yeah, what this is actually going to do is you've got lots and lots of options in here. Currently it's on the variant swap, so it's going to go ahead and swap between different variants of these structures. And oh my god, this is so useful. I mean, we can go ahead and just switch those to those, and then yeah, that actually was fine the way it was. And let's say we got pillars in the inside, we can go ahead and click those to go ahead and swap those over as well. But we've also got some other really cool features in this gun as well, which actually revolves around rotating. So we can go ahead and just select just modify Z, and then go ahead and hit flip on there. So this one right up here should flip directly upside down, just like that. And we can go ahead and just paste that onto everything. And also you can go ahead and just select multiple targets and flip absolutely everything upside down. I don't think I actually clicked it. There we go. Let's flip everything upside down that can be flipped upside down. Yeah, that is super useful, right? I mean, like, you're probably not going to use that feature very specifically all the time, but I'm sure some people will find a use for this when it comes to turning things upside down. Maybe you could build a house and then just use that to flip all the skins upside down, so everything is upside down or something. I don't know. But yeah, I love that. I love that as a feature. And it's also got the copy and paste in there as well. And yeah, there's lots of cool stuff in here. Really, really useful. But yeah, that is the structure variant gun, and it should work with all different skin packs and everything. So just let us know if you have any issues with very specific ones. We'll try and get them ironed out as well. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers all the main features of this mod. If you have any suggestions for very specific good features, maybe, I don't know, if you want to maybe drop them down below. We'll have a little read of some of the cool suggestions. We don't want anything game breaking, and I truly don't think that anything here is game breaking. I mean, pulling system, kind of powerful, but a lot of people use different mods to accomplish that anyway. And honestly, I think our one's the best. I'm just saying. So yeah, anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. There's a link for the mod down below, or you could just go onto your ARK launcher and type in vanilla with sprinkles, and you should find it. And yeah, it's a free mod, of course, as well, by the way. But yeah, awesome. I'm super happy with it. Please download it, and you'll be seeing me use this in every single playthrough going forward.